This holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, convenient meals to keep you energized on jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you fuel up fast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle while tackling all your holiday to-dos. Too busy with holiday plans to cook, but want to make sure you're eating well? With Factor, skip the extra trip to the grocery store and the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. When you're too busy running around to plan lunch, Factor has you covered with lunch to go. Effortless, wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers that are ready to eat when you're on the go, no microwave required. Head to factormeals.com/MC911pod50 and use code MC911pod50 to get 50% off. That's code MC911pod50 at factormeals.com/MC911pod50 to get 50% off. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Whether your resolution is to save money, eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all three. Say hello to your most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you'll like, delivered right to your door. So you've resolved to actually sit down and eat dinner around the table, but what do you do about those nights when your schedule is packed? Turn to HelloFresh's lineup of quick and easy meals, including their 15-minute recipes designed to help minimize mealtime stress. Every single meal I've had from HelloFresh has had easy-to-follow instructions, fresh ingredients, and when it's done, I feel like I'm out at my favorite restaurant. Go to HelloFresh.com/MC911free and use code MC911free for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/MC911free with code MC911free. Chaotic is a word that is very valid for a lot of the calls we take as dispatchers. Sometimes you can have someone calling in screaming like they just witnessed a murder, and it turns out they just were witnessing a reckless driver. Other times, you might get someone who actually did witness a murder, and they're reasonably calm. That's a rarity though, but it does happen. It all depends on the person calling. When you get a big incident going with a lot of people around, sometimes chaotic doesn't even begin to fit the call. I'd be willing to bet that you can imagine what sort of calls I'm going to have on the show today. Welcome back to another episode of Music City 911. This episode is going to be a lot like last week. Call heavy. And I do mean heavy. The incidents I have to go over had a lot of calls for each one of them. The first one is comprised of clips of calls, some very short. But that's what happens with a lot of these types of incidents. You'll have somebody call 911 and you just get very light info or maybe even just noises in the background. And you have to deeply listen to the audio to try and grab details and update the call. We'll get right into this first one right now, and you'll see what I mean.
I hear shooting.
Where at?
Please get here. Please get here.
Where? What's the address?
I'm not shooting.
Where?
1029 East Commerce Street.
1029 East Commerce Street, Fairfield?
Bristol, yes. Hurry up.
Okay. Did they shoot at anybody?
They shooting everybody.
Did anybody get shot?
They're going to take the fucking head there. Put it there.
Did anybody get shot, sweetie?
Please hurry up. Please.
Did anybody get shot?
Please, huh?
Did anybody get shot?
Yes, a whole bunch of people shot.
Okay, we're getting state police out there, okay?
Please hurry up. Please,
All right, bye-bye.
please.
Now, as you could tell, there was a lot of stuff going on in the background of that one. Somebody calling in saying a lot of people just got shot. And at this location where it was happening at, there was a lot of people there. I'll get into that a little bit more after we get done with the calls. But I can imagine that if you get a call and you're at an agency, which this agency, I believe, is a little bit smaller, and you have someone calling in saying a bunch of people are shot, and then you see the phone start lighting up, backing up, things like that, you want to get to the next call pretty quickly, because it's probably going to be the same thing. As you could tell, the dispatcher was trying to get info, but the caller, because of all the chaos around him, wasn't able to really provide that. I doubt he was either hearing the dispatcher or even trying to listen to the dispatcher anyway. Let's get on to this next little short clip.
It's a lot of people shot. People were shot over here on 49 before the light. There's some of the bullet things.
All right, and you don't know how many people were shot?
No, it's too many people.
Okay. All right, we do have help on the way, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
So again, with this one, trying to get the info you could, but really this person probably didn't have too much or wasn't able to give it at the time. Plus the fact that the phones are probably ringing off the hook. You're trying to get to the next one. They know something big's going down, but it's hard to get info about what exactly it is, other than there's a lot of people shot and they know the address.
911, where's your emergency?
Can you bring a gun to West Thomas Street? Oh my God, somebody got shot.
Where are you at, honey?
I'm at, it's on West Thomas Street, right next to, oh my God, right next to the pool. You will see a lot of cars.
Next to the pool?
Next to Fairfield Pool.
Next to fair in school? Is there like a house that you're at?
Yes, you will see the rooms of a ladies' party. Oh my God, somebody got shot.
Is it across from your house?
No. It's police time.
Okay, but is it across from where you're at, hon?
It's where I'm at now.
Where? It's across from where you're at now?
I'm about to check. I swear to God, I'm about to check my new car.
Okay, you're at 1029 East Commerce Street. How many people?
Please come. It's a lot of people. It's a party.
Okay. How many people were shot?
It's one so far that I see. Please.
Do you know where they were shot? We're getting someone out there, sweetie. Do you know where they're shot at? Ma'am, do you know where they're shot?
It's a female.
Shot where, babe? Where are they shot at? Listen to me. Where are they shot at, babe?
I'm not shot somebody else.
You're not sure where?
I'm so fucking scared. Please.
Okay, I know you're... Listen, we got help on the way, but I need to know where she's shot at. Yeah, go with it.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You don't know where she's shot at? Where she's bleeding from?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. We got help on the way, okay, hon? Just make sure you stay safe and stay down. All right, bye-bye.
So a couple of those dispatchers, they were trying to figure out where this person was shot at least the person they're closest to. That way they might be able to render some sort of medical help, but there was no getting around to that. On these calls, I would have liked to have heard some sort of a suspect description, but if it was a party, a large party, which it was, the chances of someone seeing the person who's actually doing the shooting is probably pretty slim. Of course, I'm speculating, but at the same time, I would have liked to have heard some more about a suspect.
Where's your emergency? No.
911, it's a victim shot.
Okay, honey, where are they shot at?
49.
I got the address, but where at on the body?
Come.
Where are they shot at on the body?
And that was it for that one. Just a very, very quick call where the person hung up at the end. I'm telling you, a lot of these calls are not like the big glorified calls you would see in movies or something like that. It's just simply not. A lot of times when we get shootings in a housing project or an apartment complex or something like that, someplace that there's a lot of people in a close area, this type of thing happens, where the people just call in and there's a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming in the background, chaos all over the place, and they won't relay any type of good info. All you hear is the screaming, things like that. The biggest thing you hear from a lot of these callers is just say, get them here, or have them come out. Sometimes stop asking so many questions. As I've said before, and something like this is extremely important. If you're on the scene of something like this, even if it's chaotic, if you're in the middle of a crowd and the shooting starts up or something like that, and you know who the shooter is, get that info out. Because if you don't, that shooter could just drop or hide the gun and walk right past officers. A lot of the times, that's what happens on the calls that I was talking about. No one will tell anyone what the suspect looks like, sometimes for various reasons, like they simply don't know. But a lot of times too, though, it's because they don't want to tell anyone who the suspect is. Sometimes they want to take out the revenge themselves and not have the police involved. That happens more times than not. So yeah, these calls, lots of chaos, lots of screaming. And actually, there's another call on this one. You'll get the screaming on this.
Where's your emergency?
Yeah, can we get the tax up? Here you go. We have the 49. Somebody.
We have it. Listen to me. We have them on the way.
I'm on 49. I'm on 49.
Stop yelling at me. Honey, listen. Stop yelling. We have them on the way. Where are they shot at?
Oh my God, I can't breathe. I'm about to have a pin. I cannot breathe. Can you please? Oh my God.
Where are they shot at on the body?
In the house? I don't know. I can't see.
Okay, well, make sure you get in a safe place, okay? Get in a safe place. We have help on the way.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
So what happened? Well, I gotta say, this whole thing is a big old mess. I'll try and set the scene as best as I can. This all happened back in May of 2021 in Fairfield Township in Cumberland County, New Jersey. It was a birthday party. It was supposed to be a 90s themed party. Literally hundreds of people were at this thing. Around 11:40 p.m., something happened that caused multiple people to start firing their guns. Various reports I've read say that something happened by the DJ booth they had set up and shots started being fired. Details are pretty sketchy, but one said that people from a neighboring party showed up, and that's when the initial shooting started up. People instinctively ran towards the road away from the shooting. When they got there, more people with guns were waiting. And after that, it's really hard to say what actually did happen. We do know that a lot of people were involved in the shooting. It wasn't just a single shooter. Police say that in total, shots were fired from at least 6 guns, and 9 guns were recovered from the scene. But not knowing what happened again, from previous episode after previous episode, it's common for a dispatcher to not know exactly what went down. What we do know is that in total after this, 3 people were dead and 11 more were injured. So 14 people total were shot. What has happened since all this went down? Arrests have been made. The main one is the arrest of 21-year-old Zedekiah Holmes. He was charged with 2 of the 3 murders. He's also charged with 4 more of the people being shot. During the back and forth, he was also hit in the arm. The 3rd murder, that was his sister, Braylon Holmes. She was just 19. Police report that after he was hit in the arm, he ran to a wooded area. He then received a phone call from someone else stating that his sister was hit, and he went back to the scene to be with her. It was later found out that bullet casings from Zedekiah's gun matched that of another shooting that happened the previous month. He's charged with 2 counts of murder, 4 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder, and several other weapons-related violations. Several other arrests have been made. Others were arrested for weapons violations, but some others were also charged with what they call hindering apprehension and obstruction. Another of the shooters, Arthur Armstead, 28 years old, He fled the scene, and through various parties, his mother, a friend, and a girlfriend, they all helped him hide out for a while. They made plans to move him from place to place in different cities and even in a different state, Delaware. I'm guessing just to keep him away from the police. While there at his mother's place, she deleted any of her home security video. Anything that had him in it, it was deleted. Tampering of evidence. Altogether, this was a crazy incident, and it certainly lives up to the word chaotic. As far as I know, even though it happened almost a year ago, the investigation is still open.
911, what is your emergency? Hello? Hello? Hey, this is 911. Hi, this is Deathwood 911. I need you guys to talk to me. Hello? Hello? Hi, this is Hello? Can you hear me? This is 911. Hello? I can't. I need you guys to talk to us and tell us what's going on. Hello?
There's a guy, there's a gun shooting.
Weapon? Okay, where are you guys at?
One shot.
Okay, what's the address that you guys are at?
It's the freeway. We just got off the shelter.
We just told
Anyway, and he's got a gun, and the guy in front of us.
Okay.
I don't know what he had in him, and then we drove on a race, and he put a gun out of his, and then he put it in another car, and
Okay.
he shot the other car.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you explain to me what's going on?
There's on the 6th Ave off ramp.
Okay.
There's a guy standing in the middle of the road with a gun shooting. I told the cop as we're getting off the thing, so hopefully, I don't know what's going on, but we were able to get around.
Okay. Okay. We've got it in. So it's on this. Do you have a description of the guy?
No, just a dark-haired guy, probably about 6 foot, normal build.
Okay.
And he pulled over one guy with a gun, and he let that go. Then he shot at the next one.
Is he still on the off ramp?
Yeah, we just.
Do you know what he's wearing?
Do you know what he's wearing, guys? He's bald, white guy. I can't give you a good description. We were too worried about trying to.
Okay.
Got a whole van full of people.
Okay, where is he now?
He's on the ramp.
He's still on the ramp? Okay.
That's yes. 6th South exit ramp. So. Like that, honey. On the phone. So, all right.
Is anyone hurt?
Well, I don't know yet. He shot. Somebody didn't do something. He shot his gun once. I don't know if he hit anybody, but he did pull the trigger, and you heard it. He's unloaded one.
Okay.
On West Temple. He unloaded one at least round.
Okay.
So. All right.
Yeah. Could you tell what kind of weapon he was using? Could you tell what kind of weapon?
On your right, straight ahead. Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is Dustin with Salt Lake City 911. I just wanted to know if you could possibly see what kind of weapon he was using.
It was a handgun, a pistol. It appeared to be a 9mm semi-auto.
Okay. Okay. Do you see him now?
No, I'm off the ramp, and we're on West Temple. There was a cop at the bottom of the ramp that we pulled over and yelled and told him what was going on, and so he was talking on his mic. So I don't know.
All right. Well, we got officers en route.
Officer at the bottom line.
Yeah, we got a bunch of officers around. Just stay out of danger. Don't go back. Just
Well, yeah, we're out of there. Okay. Oh, I have like a van full of people and some panic.
All right. Yeah, we got help on the way. We appreciate it. Bye bye.
All right. Thanks.
Without getting into too much into this, that seemed pretty chaotic. It did sound like that one gunshot was right there at the front. You could probably hear that. It almost seems like somebody was trying to play a little real-life GTA, though. Let's jump into the next call. Same incident.
Just drive past them faster again.
911, what is your emergency? Hello, 911.
Just drive. Go. Hit the gas. Get some fucking gas. Go now. Go. This is why I need my fucking gun on me at all times.
Hello?
Yes, exit 6 South. There's a man with a gun shooting. I-15, 6 South exit.
Okay. Let me get you over to highway, okay? Just stay in the lane.
Okay. Pull over, yeah. This is why I need my fucking gun on me at all times.
I mean, I already know.
Yeah.
Highway Patrol, what's the address of the emergency?
Yeah, 6 South exit, I-15, man shooting.
Sorry, say that again?
Exit, 6 South and I-15, a man shooting with a gun.
Like,
Walking on
shooting other cars, or?
Yes, he's trying to hijack cars and shooting at cars.
That call, it just sounded like that dude and whoever was in the car with him, they were just trying to get away from the guy. Trying to get away as fast as they could. And I don't blame them. You got a gun standing out on the exit ramp of an interstate, waving a gun around, shooting it. That's not a place I'd want to be. He did make mention that he wishes he had his gun on him at all times. And I don't blame him. I've said that multiple times here on the show. Carry some sort of protection. Luckily, he was able to get away. There were a lot of calls on this incident. I won't play all of them, but I've still got a few more that I'm going to play that have some good information in them. When I say a lot of calls, 16 total were called in about this. Incidents on interstates or main roads like that, we can easily get that many calls. Interstates are highly traveled places, and the exit ramps, they're no different. And nowadays, everyone has a cell phone. Everyone that witnessed this likely called in about it. On the next call.
911, what is your emergency?
Hi, we're on the highway. There's a guy with a gun, and he just stole someone's car.
He just stole
There was
someone's
a gunshot fired. Exit 306.
Okay, which direction did he head with the gun?
He's in a silver car. He took exit 306, headed towards 600 South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Okay.
I don't know the license plate. It's a silver sedan.
Okay. All right. Are you going in the same direction?
No. Everyone backed up off of the exit.
Okay. All right. And what is your phone number?
My phone number.
Okay. What is your name? Okay. All right. Is anyone injured?
Not that I can tell. I don't think he fired at anybody.
Okay.
The guy's got away.
There were two young men in the car that he stole from, and they took off down the highway. Did someone pick them up?
No.
Okay, they're on the highway.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye.
This was a pretty good call because that person gave the direction of flight of the person that was suspected in this. Also said that he did carjack the car, which he said was a silver sedan, and that the two victims were walking up the road. More calls.
911, what is your emergency?
There's a man with a gun on the 600 South exit, and I think he might have just shot somebody in a car.
Okay, you think you shot somebody in a car?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, did you see any description, anything like that?
No, everyone who was trying to get off the exit just swerved and tried to get back and out of the way as far as they can. Everyone just... Sorry.
All right, no, you're okay. All right, just get to a safe area, okay, and don't go back that direction.
No, we didn't. We pulled off and we took a different exit.
Okay, thank you for letting us know.
Uh-huh.
All right, bye.
So now we have a caller saying that someone is shot. It's gone from just some guy that was carjacking someone and shot randomly to someone maybe shot. More on that in a bit.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, I was just going to report somebody on the freeway was walking in the middle of the freeway and pulled a gun on somebody, but I see an officer right here. I'm going to stop and talk to the officer.
Okay, I just want to stay on the line with you.
What exit was that?
306.
It was exit 306 in Salt Lake.
Okay,
there was a man
on the on-ramp, or were they...
The off-ramp.
Okay, so coming onto, where's, right off of 6 South? where I think like
Yeah,
where the west
so I turned off the off-ramp kind of on the bridge coming off of the freeway.
Yeah.
There was a tall man, he had a beard, and he was trying to flag down cars, and he reached in his jacket, and he pulled out a gun and pointed. Somebody else is stopping right here to tell the officer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. He was flagging people down, and then he pointed a gun right at somebody's windshield and made them stop their car. I'm not sure.
Okay, so I think Highway Patrol has it right now. Did you say you're talking to an officer right now?
Yeah, there's a van that just stopped as well and said he shot. I don't know if anybody was hit, but he definitely, shots were fired on the exit.
Okay. Okay, and you said this was I-15, correct, in 6 South?
Yeah, just off of the off-ramp, exit 306 from I-15.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second.
And I don't know if you need any more information. There's a lot of people. There's a highway patrol right here that a lot of people are stopping by.
Okay, yeah. We have quite a few calls, and we do have some officers there, okay? So I'm just going to grab your name and phone number and then disconnect. There's a lot of people calling, okay?
Okay, thank you. Sorry, we're talking to the officer right now.
Yeah, let me just grab your name and number really quick, okay?
I can't
Okay.
No, it was just coming from the exit here.
My number's...
Okay. Okay, I'm going to disconnect with you so I can answer some more calls, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
A lot of the same on that call, but at the same time, she got some really good detailed information from the guy about the suspect and where exactly he was. Plus, we learned that an officer was being talked to already. So this just happened, and the police are either right there on the scene or pretty close to the scene.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, yes, I'm on I-15 northbound, and there's
a guy with a gun?
Yes.
Did they actually take the car?
I don't know if they took the car, but we saw him with a gun. Oh, they got out of the car.
Okay. How many? Did you ever hear shots fired or anything like that?
No, I didn't hear any shots, but we saw the gun.
Okay. Do you know what kind of gun it was?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a handgun.
Okay.
It was a pistol. My husband's saying it's a pistol.
Did they ever take Did they ever take? Do you know what kind of vehicle it was that they took or anything like that?
What kind of car was that? It was a sedan, a silver. It looked like a silver sedan, a four-door silver car.
And do you know how many people there were in the car?
The guy that stole it was a white guy.
Okay. Okay.
He had a gray sweatshirt on, is what my husband's saying.
A gray sweatshirt?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if any... Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect with you. What's your phone number and name? Okay, I already... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Oh, my telephone number is...
Disconnect with you because we do have a lot of calls about this, okay?
Okay, all right. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, of course. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Getting witness information of those that are not still on the scene, it's imperative. The more witnesses you have that are saying the same thing about it, the easier it is to arrest someone on something like this. So getting that name and phone number, that's a big deal.
911, what's your emergency?
I just got robbed at gunpoint on the exit of 600 South. Man took my car.
Were you the one that got their car taken?
Yeah, I'm the one that got my car taken.
Okay, what's your name? What's your phone number just in case we get disconnected? Okay, where are you? Are you just right on the on-ramp?
Yeah, we're on the highway. We got an officer. Officer's going to pull over and help us.
Okay. Tyler, I have a lot of officers coming to you right now, okay?
Thank you very much.
Are you hurt?
Shots were fired. No,
okay.
Shots were fired, though. I gave him my keys.
Okay, how many shots were fired, do you know?
One. It was not fired in our direction. It was of the previous car. We gave him our car.
Okay.
We got out.
What kind of car was it?
It was a 2015 Hyundai Sonata.
Okay. And where are you right now?
We're on the exit of 600 South. That's a 306.
Okay.
Officer is here. We're about 100 yards from them. We're running towards them.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to wait until you get to the officer, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you get to them before I let you go, okay?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. You're not injured or anything like that, correct?
Not physically. Definitely shaken up.
Okay, I understand.
Well, it's the first time having a gun pointed at my face.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you're okay, though, okay?
Officers just setting up the cones right now.
Okay. I'm just going to stay with you, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, hi. What's that? A little bit. Now was the first. My car. What kind of car? 2015.
Okay, are you talking? Yeah, are you? Okay, yeah, I'll let you go, okay?
Thank you very much.
Of course. Bye-bye.
So there we have the victim. Luckily, no one was actually shot. A passing motorist, though, it might be kind of difficult to know if a person actually was shot or not when they see someone point a gun at a car and pull the trigger. Luckily, like I said, no one was shot, though. As you heard, police, they got on the scene pretty quickly. These were all calls coming in roughly the same time, so it didn't play out over the several minutes I've had here on the show. But police did get to the scene pretty quickly, started talking with the victims, got the suspect info, and now we have the exact kind of car it was, a Hyundai Sonata. Much easier to look for when you have that bit of information. As I said, there were 16 calls total that were made from various witnesses and involved parties there. The rest were mostly just the same info being called in. The ones I played have the majority of the info needed for this. Afterwards, police quickly found the car. Police attempted to stop the suspect, but he ran. A short chase took place, and that's where the body-worn camera footage comes in. I'll play some of the audio from that now. The actual video itself, it's very hard to see anything, which I'll talk about after the audio.
He's still going. Hyundai Sonata, silver. He's gonna go southbound. What's the street? Orange Street. He's about to hit 500 south. He's bailing out. Negative. We're on Orange Street and 500 south. He's going through the railroad tracks. Fix that. The T8, yeah. T8. T8. Show me your hand! Shots fired! Shots fired! Is he out? No, he's going past 184.
As you heard there, police gave chase to the suspect. He ran off the road and crashed, rendering the car undrivable. He then got out of the car and then ran at officers with a gun in his hand, and that's when the officers opened fire on him. The suspect was hit several times. Even with him still down on the ground, he kept pointing his gun at the officers. In the report, it doesn't state if he was firing or not. But at minimum, the threat was still being present. Officers kept firing, which they should have done. You shoot until the threat is no longer a threat. After the suspect finally released the gun from his hands, officers went to him, moved the gun to a safe location, and began giving CPR. The suspect died on the scene. None of this you could really see in the video, though. The officers were moving, and they were taking cover behind their car the whole time, which blocked most of what was happening with the suspect. The suspect on this, his name was Matthew Cieslak. He was 38 years old. No motives have been given for his crimes, but reports from his family have stated that he was a military vet who had pretty severe PTSD. For 17 years, he was a combat medic and served tours of duty in both Iraq and Afghanistan multiple times. This all happened just last month, and police are still investigating. Before I exit tonight, I'd like to follow up with some stuff from last week that I mentioned. Big announcement time. If you're not a part of the show's various social media, you're still in the dark about this. As I've been saying for the past couple months, Music City 911 will absolutely be on Podcast Row alongside dozens of other great true crime podcasts. What I've had to keep kind of quiet about is that I'm also going to be a speaker at the convention. Saturday night at 6 p.m. local Vegas time, I'll be on stage in front of a couple thousand people in my session called The 911 Experience, which is something I'll go over a brief training of sorts in taking 911 calls, and afterwards, select attendees will join me on stage and take some mock 911 calls. It's going to be very informative, and I can promise you a very intense experience. It's something I've been working pretty hard on for a good while now, and I hope I can see some loyal listeners out in the audience. The dates are closing in very quickly, though. April 29th through May 1st. If you're on the edge about going, I'd jump on in as soon as possible. From what I've been seeing, the event is close to selling out. So hurry on up and get your tickets, and be sure to use discount code MC911 before they do sell out. Also, be sure to stop by my table too while you're there, and we can chat some. But that'll do it for this one. Until next week, for Music City 911, this is Brandon, and y'all have a good one.